And I'm going to be playing against Tommo's the Arcana. Tommo has an interesting team, in which he has 3 very good players. And then he has been battered into a lot of deaths this season. So yeah, like this guy's very dangerous. He moves 9, he has agility 5, he jumps. Have to be very careful with this one. Just because this guy exists, I have to be extra careful with 1-turn touchdowns. So I will have to expose some of my players if that situation comes. Then this guy has diving tackle and jump up. So this one is also dangerous. I have to keep it in mind. And this other one is guard, tackle. He's dangerous player in terms of injuries. Then he has the Prisma Death. He's very good piece with guard and block, but he has an eagle. His team is very light in dodge. So when I see that eagle, what I think is that I want to use Skeletor with his mighty blow, which is the only mighty blow of my team, to try to catch him. Then, yeah, if I have factor less than 10, I guess 2 consecutive losses helps with that. And yeah, like Steve is going to probably do a good job today. Because on the other hand, I was thinking maybe I can line up with 2 ghouls in this game because they move a lot. But having Steve means that I have to play with Steve, right? And I need 3 zombies for the front line, for the line of scrimmage. I thought about just putting the flesh golems and 1 guard white, but he could actually do something against that because he has enough guard to actually hit the golems and do something nasty. So maybe I will just play with the zombies and let him hit them. Then yeah, the rest of the game, trying to hit as much as possible with Skeletor, trying to get a few hits with the wolves, especially with the important players. Steve has tackle. He doesn't have stand firm, but he has tackle. And Lupino is my other player with tackle, so he doesn't have much dodge, but I don't have much tackle either. He will have 274 inducements, so I'm expecting that he will play with 1 wizard, which is pretty dangerous, and then something else like maybe 1 bribe, or maybe let me see by the way here. Let me 1 brave, or maybe 2 babes, something like that. Unless he, of course, surprises me with something. It's almost 10, okay. So the game is going to start in 3 minutes. Then, of course, I have 14 players and I have regeneration, so I will try to profit of 30 players as much as possible. He does have 1 dirty player, and I hear that he does like to foul. So that's why I'm thinking that he may get a bribe instead of 2 babes. If it was me, I would get 2 babes and I wouldn't foul. But considering that he does like fouling, then that's the situation. His claw is not efficient. I mean, my claw is not effective this game because he only has 2 players with armor 8. Granted, these guys I probably want to hit with the wolf because they have dodge. So I probably want to hit them hard with the wolf. Even though that means that he will not be able to escape and he may even get hit back in retaliation, but that's where I have to position, so he cannot do it. Yeah, basically it's a tricky game because he only has 11 players, so if I can do a few injuries early on, then he may have a hard time. But with the wizard and this piece here, he can always get the ball in my turn. So I have to be very careful how I position. And he has 2 guard. I mean, it's not a lot of guard, but it's enough to make it a little bit complicated. I hear that he used to have a very good thrower. It's not the case anymore, so that's lucky for me. Well, lucky anyway. Maybe if he had a better thrower, he would have a wizard, right? So, yeah. He also doesn't have much block. I do have enough block in the team, I think. So yeah, that's more or less it. Thinking I probably on defense I will play with William Blake, and on attack I will play with Percy Bicelli. This is also tricky because, well, on attack I can use Tom the Vanguard, but on defense I want to play with Steve, right? Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, indeed, should be interesting. I'm now considering what am I going to do against him and all those things. I'm a little bit scared of his not fireball, but his lightning, his wizard, combined with his agility 5, leaper kind of beast. So this guy is important. His main target for me is the Prisma Death because of the Niggle. But if I can hit the tower reversed, then yeah. Well, I think, yeah, like not exactly my team, but me, right? So because I did struggle against Julian. Could be, yeah. Yeah. I haven't played. I have only played with Necro in ReBBL, basically. So I think I played 10 games out of ReBBL. And there were not many Elves teams last season, so it could be. Yeah. I think anyone would struggle a little bit against this team if you don't get the removals. And that's one area in which my team is really lacking. I don't have the power to get the removals. So yeah, in that sense, yeah, I don't have the mobility, and I also don't have the strength or the power, I should say. All right, maybe I will click start the match. Uh, it's funny. I see that your name now is in a different color. So let's see. Last season there were no elves at all, I think, in the division. The most agility we had. Ah, no. There was actually Eki was there with his high elves, and Eki plays very well. So even though this season he's not doing very well, but yeah, he's very well. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, that would help a lot. Now, to be honest, even Crusader he has a few guys with mighty blow, right? So yeah. All right, so let's see what he gets. Wizard and Brave is my guess. Wizard and 2 babes is what I would get. But let's see. Now he's thinking. Dun, 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 dun. I saw how Surge played against Tommo, and it was masterful. Surge is a very good player. He's both of the Necro teams in the division are better players than I am. So I learned a lot by playing against them and seeing them. But yeah, like I cannot really copy his style because he can remove. He can trust that he's going to remove the players, right? But I cannot. So it's a little bit tricky. I didn't see Julian playing against him. I don't know, maybe they didn't play yet. Hey, he's pondering. Oh, Crusader only has one. Okay, one Mighty Blur. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Yeah, okay. Like, even that is too much for Search. But, Search can consider, like, maybe every 2 turns he's going to get one elf out. So it's not exactly pitch clear. But, if he can do that reliably, then that helps a lot. And I think very critically, I think he got this agility 5 monster out of the pitch very, very, very quickly, right? Because that guy is a constant threat. Alright, lineman. So that's like you said. Maybe I see that you guys were telling him that maybe he's fouling too much now that he doesn't have that many players. So maybe he's listening to that. I can't having an extra lineman also works. Do I want to receive? Yeah, I want to receive, right? I mean, I want to defend first. Yeah, especially it's raining, so yep. Let's do that. Alright. Let's see who is down here. He's gonna come out. He's gonna come out as well. He's gonna be there. not pretty sure about this, but I will give it a try. So my frail pieces in the sides, these guys here. Don't want him to advance too quickly. Ah, let's go. Yeah, man, Tommo's season was brutal so far. I mean, Division 1 in general has been brutal so far, but I think particularly for Tommo, and to a lesser extent, but also pretty brutal for Sandune, right? So they lost many good elves. But everybody's losing like 150 SPP players anyway, so it's crazy. I think we are doing that. We are hampering each other's chances for playoffs, like, you know. So when playoffs come, whoever goes to the playoffs, like the other divisions are going to say like, oh, what the fuck? You can have this kind of team and be in Division 1 in the Big O? Like, well, it wasn't like that at the beginning of the season. Alright. My hidden kick is working. So yeah, he's gonna hit here. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, like Varksen and Nick, they also had like horrible seasons. They are keeping them, right? So, oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I was confused. Yep. All right. Let's see if he can get one of these guys out or more. He remains. He's the no block guy. Doesn't matter. So far I was trying to get Wrestle on the zombies because I like the idea that when I play against Vash, I like that Wrestle is going to get the dwarves or the Nargle warriors or those guys down. Then the zombie is going to stand up and can move, right? So I like that versatility. But after playing twice against Necro, against better Necros, yeah, block and then fend is wonderful, right? So the point is fend is great. It's not so good with Wrestle. It's still fine. So I think from now on I'm going to start giving them block instead of wrestle. I don't know, I'm not very sure. I really like what wrestle does in some games. But in some others, like maybe actually in this one, for instance, or against halflings, block is the better skill, right? So yeah, we'll see. Then also, if you get doubles on a zombie, it's not the same. If you give him a guard and he has block and fend, oh, then giving him guard and he has wrestle, right? So alright, so he's gonna hit with his. I mean, he was going to hit one of these guys anyway. It's the sensible choice. Please leave. Alright. And one example of that I was talking about zombies is Steve. Like, Steve, suddenly he got strength 4, which I find it's wonderful. I really like. I don't know if it's you or Crusader, but you guys are not very convinced about him. But I really like having one extra golem. But Steve has wrestle tackle. Imagine if he had block, tackle, and strength 4 instead. I needed tackle at the time. Or even block, fend, strength 4, right? So that's a different thing. Oh no. Yep, he does like that. Well, I do have the. He didn't go for the ball. I was talking, so I didn't think much about what to do now. Happens sometimes. Where is his injured guys? He's here. Well, let's see. I would like to hit this guy with my wolf, but that is going to leave him exposed. Which is a little bit unfortunate. Unless... Maybe I should actually just get this guy. Maybe that's the smart thing to do. Should hit here, I think. See what happens. Alright. So these two guys are kind of taken care of. Now the problem is that he's exposed, right? If I do this, what to do? I don't really mind if he...
This is a big game, Bob. How do you feel about being at such an
I don't really mind if he scores quickly. That's kind of what I like to see. So I want to give him a particularly good fireball here. Alright, let's do this. Alright, yeah, that's it. That was unfortunate that he got this white. Nah, not really playing well. Not don't really have a plan, which is the problem. So it's more a matter of me rather than him. I did on purpose leave the wings open. So he's coming this way. He's gonna hit this wolf now. That I know I'm not protecting the wolves as well as I should be doing. I think last year I was doing a better job at protecting my wolves. So there is that. Yeah, here it's fine. Also, this guy, Lupino, at the moment, I don't really care much about him. I mean, of course I want him to stay alive. Oh, man. Oy. The stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have a hit on this guy. Stun, have a hit on this guy. Guess he's gonna leave his guy down there. I know that eventually I'm going to have to cycle one of these wolves if I don't get Mighty Blow. Then Lupino, he could use Diving Tackle or something like that. Oh, that's a pretty good one for me. Alright. Alright. One of the good guys is there. He can have this. Your guard guy is here and this guy is free. So this is going to be the Bleach. Pretty sure about that. This guy can't stand up. Bleach comes here. This guy doesn't have guard. Then he would come this way. Yep, maybe could try it here, then come this way. This zombie gives the support. Maybe that's better. Yep. Ah, that was a mistake. Should be here. Ah, silly me. So, well, he's gonna come here anyway, so he may as well come now. But he does. He has guard anyway. But yeah. What am I doing? Now I complicated my bleach. Oof. Man. Well, this area. I think I don't want to move this. Ui. And don't like having both golems together, but I prefer to involve the golem rather than the strength 4 zombie. This guy will have to move, do something. Well, let's see how this goes now. I probably should threaten the ball. That is true, but he can just get the ball, pass it, and then my wolf is out of position. He has one player up, so something that happened to me last week. I tried to push on the right side with the wolf. Then in order to do that, I had the zombie also going forward, and then eventually I had both out of the action. Especially the zombie, he can never recover, right? Because he has another zombie in front of him. He's dodging. Ah. Yeah. If this has been the one, if this had been the one here, maybe, but he would be hitting this guy instead. Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, yeah. All right. That one had mighty blow. So now I have a hit on this guy. I have a hit on this guy. And then I'm going to be able to bleach this guy. Finally. He does have sidestep though, so it's very tricky. The first one is going to be this one. Well, at some point he's going to start passing armors. Alright. Yeah, I see that he's very aggressive. Which I think it's good.
Good. He's got the ball.
Yep.
It's always embarrassing when they fumble that bit.
Well, first things first, I know where the bleach is going to be. So these guys can just stand up. He can just come here, entertain these guys there. Yeah, let's hit here. One less place for him to hide later. Oh, this one. Yeah, he is fine. Follow. Yeah, it's up was better, right? Oh. Well, yeah. Yep. Let's see where he moves. Let's see where he puts this guy. I will follow this. So I want the problem is that I will only have one, right? That's the unless if I move this guy here, could move this guy here, and this would come up. I guess I'm just going to take the one die at this, because otherwise the situation is not that nice for me, I don't think. And if it works, at the end of the turn I'm going to foul this guy. Fortunately my fouler is not because I'm defending. Didn't want him to get the... Alright. Alright. It's 2 dice onto 1. It worked. He probably goes here, right?
The mad doggo doesn't let up on his
Now he goes there. Yeah, he wants to be here, I think. And this is the foul. Right there. Do, 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 do.
Player down and surrounded by the opposing team.
Oh, no. It happens. He doesn't have... If he wants, he can muster enough people. He could also hit these 2 dice if he wanted to. I think he's fine here, because otherwise he could make a hole. Alright. Alright, let's see.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
He was jumping up to do a 1 die onto the wolf. That was... So that's his first action was going to be a 1 die. Maybe... Yeah, because that's a block, right? Ah, no, he was going to get 2 dice on him. Okay, I see.
Likes to be well assisted in a
Hey!
that player appears to be anchored to the spot.
Ooh, that hurts. So far, I'm 1 guy down. So he fouled one of my whites out of the game. Yeah, I saw it later. He does have tackle, right? So yeah. I tried to foul his niggle, but didn't really work. Alright, so now it's when he's going to come this way, right? Actually, his niggle is here, but this guy is here. And I imagine that, well, the tower reversed is the guy I would really like to get rid of. Oh, he's coming to this side, okay. By the way, did that... Yeah, he didn't need mighty blow. Maybe he wasn't... No, it was him. Well, at this point, it's when I should start moving towards the wall because he's really not scoring quickly and he's not even threatened. He doesn't even need to score quickly. I like this foul.
You know, I may actually say something witty and insightful.
I think I want to hit this guy here.
Coach to do something. Anything. Please, just be interesting.
Maybe Bleach the kick guy. The point being that he's the one I have he's the most available, and I want to use my mighty blow really.
He'll get an assist now.
All right. All right. Now we are 10 to 10. And I think I don't need to stay there. Because he could come and hit, right? Yeah, I don't think I need to. He can come here. And he will take his place. Then he's gonna hit here. Okay. Oh, that's very nice. Ah, that's huge. That is very nice for me. Oh, and that's, yeah, he levels up very, very well with that. He's gonna come this way. Now, you know what? Actually, he was fine there. Protecting a little bit. Nah, but he's gonna fall from here. And then if he stays, then that's good. He kind of come back next turn. Let's see. Alright, push. Push. Yeah, let's keep him in contact. If I go there, it's too early for that. I think it's the moment now. Actually, this, honestly, it's fine. Maybe if he uses Fireball, then I could regret, but... And now this guy's gonna foul here. Without Dirty Player at this point. Ooh, this is huge and I didn't get... Oh! Oh, that's huge. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this situation now. So now I'm 2 players up. He's the one of the 3 super players is out. I think he's just out, right? Yeah, I think he got the minus movement. He already had it, so yeah, he's just out. This guy also just out. So it's not... Yeah, that's the best situation for me. Because otherwise he may use the Apo, right? Is he going to... Alright. I should have moved him out. Didn't respect the elf power. It's gonna cost me at some point. Yeah, at this point he definitely should have done a little bit more damage than he has done so far. Maybe this guy actually needed to be here. No, it didn't. Well, the thing was, I didn't want to leave this guy exposed to a hit, and that's why I positioned this way. But then what that meant is that the wolf is the one who got exposed. I think no matter what I do, he's always going to find a good hit, right? Because in this case, he didn't need to dodge, but he has the mobility and he has the agility to set up the place.
They're handing off and not passing it.
Ah, this guy is this guy's in a bad position right now. But he knows that what I want to be hitting is this one. He wants to hit here, I guess. So this zombie is going to come this way. This is going to stand up. I can reposition these guys. He can come all the way here. Can move the players. Alright. Oh, really? You put him there? I thought he would put him here. He's kind of exposing him, right? So I don't need to bleach now to get this hit. A bit tricky. A bit tricky indeed. This guy... If I hit this guy first, then he may be able to come this way. Then with this one, I may want to... He can't score next turn, right? Then I would have 3 turns. Right, that's why he's doing all these. So if I don't get this guy, so I think the wolf is gonna have to do something there. This zombie also. Right. So in that sense, he just stands up. Yeah, and then he's gonna get this guy out of the equation if possible. It is possible. Stay.
Hey, that play looked almost competent.
Then he will come here. Yes. Maybe here actually. Nah, here's better.
Safety in number.
If he moves around. Let's see what this guy does.
Come on, guys. Together.
I do not have tackle with this guy. That's one of the things he's missing. So he may actually put him here, right? Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Skillful player to stay up under such a sustained assault.
Yeah, that makes me think I should have done this block first, because now I will have to do a dodge. I'm gonna need to get this guy out of the equation. Alright.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out?
Oh no. We're gonna have another one. Nope. This is a reroll. Fortunately. Yep. It could have been.
Nuffle must be holding him up.
Alright. This is not ideal.
Likes to be well assisted in a fight.
All right. The thing is, but he's just going to move here. Yeah,
That's quite
yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do.
struggle.
Yeah, that wasn't smart. Once again, it wasn't smart. And I cannot even foul now. Yeah. Well, let's put this guy here now. Yeah, messy play. Basically all this part. So this is looking bad, yeah, because he doesn't really need to score now, even now he probably will. He's setting for the hit on the ghoul. Yeah. And then he's going to score. I do have three turns, but he does have the wizard. He may reroll this. Okay. He does have 9 players now. It's going to be 10.
Dead fish? Put some force behind those punches.
He just scores, right? Does he think he can stall it? Yeah, I shouldn't have really tried to tackle this guy. So the play was to bleach the other one. Then I could move the wall in front of him, and this zombie could have come here. But by bleaching, not bleaching, by blocking this other guy first, I messed it up. Because I didn't have any tackle on him.
For real.
So
All the
yeah.
knockout players are
I will need to take a little bit quick trip to the toilet.
one team is lighter player. Not a significant difference. Can impact the game. Despite being in the lead, this team now has to kick the ball to the losing team.
R. Cannot write. Toilet. Well, cannot write. Ay, fucking moment. Alright, I'm back. Oh yeah. So, alright. No, no, not there. He's 9. Do I want all these? No. Maybe I want now, because I only have 3 turns. Well, but not so sure about that. He's like this, these hits. The wolf hits. It's raining, so I think I want the ball handled by the wolf. Not always the smartest idea, but a man has to do what the man has to do. I think I prefer to hit this guy, trying to get him out. In that sense, maybe this makes a little bit more sense.
Blood Bowl might be better.
That vein.
Got rid of the whole ball thing and got straight to the mating.
Yeah, this way he can tackle.
Without the bow,
Yep.
it's just water.
The problem is that he's going to eat the lightning. If he manages to get some people near, it's it can be bad. Then I'm gonna hit with this only once, and then I'm gonna try to hit this guy twice by hitting him into one of these. I could actually do a hybrid, right? Like move this guy, move him out. Actually, even yeah, move him out here. Maybe that's what I will do. Yeah, it's not even that bad because then I can. No, but actually, wait, what am I doing? If I do this, who is going to score? I guess I can't care about that. I guess this guy is the one who is going to take a little bit that responsibility. Yeah,
Do you miss the
let's
old
confirm this
days
setup.
of playing in the NAF ball?
Not really, Jim. A lot more rules in the end.
Let's see.
Crowd murder rampage.
This week is exciting in a way, because I will be able to see the game from Tommo's eyes. So even there are many things I did incorrectly already that I know I did incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure that watching him from his perspective. Alright, I thought I chose him. Yep. It's going to open my eyes even more. That always happens. Ah, got him. It's a jump. So maybe first things first, I want him to get over here. I could even give him the ball, but not yet. I don't think, not yet. Alright. Let's start with these hits.
The attacker has an assist.
Alright.
That's it. Force him back and then pow!
That's why he is here. Or is him now hitting? Because if I hit with this, he stays there, right? So yeah, it's him.
This is going to be decisive.
Oh. Yeah, I think I want to pressure him.
With defenses flailing, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Alright. I'm actually going to advance. Oh. could try to come that way. I think it's good pressure. It's gonna stand here. Where is his jumper? Here. Alright, totally did that thing correctly. Well, let him come this way.
Somebody please stop him.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Yeah, I messed it up by switching the. Ay, man. So now this guy wants to foul the +3. He's gonna come this way,
That's a solid formation.
and he's gonna
I
foul
want to
here.
see the opposing team have a go at the ball now.
It's a +3, maybe +4. Stunned, and I didn't get ejected yet. Alright, so I'm gonna have to run a lot next turn. Now he has 7 players that can do stuff, right? Because the stunned guy is not gonna do anything next turn. He's thinking about the wizard. Is it time to pull the trigger? Admittedly, I didn't do a wonderful job of protecting this guy. I was more worried about hitting him. And even that, he can get 2 dice, maybe. If this zombie was here, he could have been able to put the guy here. And that's about it. By him being here, he could move people around and then get 2 dice on him. That is true. Then, yeah, in case he retrieves the ball. But the funny thing is that he is the retriever, right?
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Alright, he's just hitting the zombie. This comes this way.
Safety in numbers.
So it looks like I'm gonna be advancing this way.
They're gathering around that lone player. Like
He
halflings around a
has
sandwich.
blotch, and he is going to stand firm and dodge. Because then zombie is gonna come this way. And it's going to be good. Now I guess I do want to do the handoff this turn rather than the next one. Then yeah, that makes sense.
Surrounded by adversaries like that,
How do I go about this? I would really like to come this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think this has to be this has to be the... Yeah, this comes... If he comes this way, then this guy can hit here. Which is not too bad, I guess. If it was here, it would be a bit more interesting, perhaps. But all right. Maybe. Sure, maybe. Well,
More the merrier.
good hit with Wolf, actually. I like the idea. How far can he go? He can go that way. Alright, so he's here because then he's gonna try to attack from the back. But of course, the wolf is the one that wants to be... Right, well, gonna have to be... Is it safe enough? Just taking him down is really not bad. Maybe I prefer not to... Maybe, yeah. His presence is quite good. Yeah, maybe if he wants to jump and do those kind of things, I think he's can be my guest. The problem, of course, is that I have to advance enough so he's in range. That is exposing him. He's gonna come here. He's gonna do a fireball, I guess. First things first. I cannot get full coverage. I guess he will do. Right. If I get this guy out, how far can he get? Not enough to be a threat.
Do you think there's going to be any action at all in this game? I'd like to see something happen.
Yeah.
Or I'm just going to go and watch Game of Gnomes.
Yeah, but that's the fireball, right? Sorry, guys. Alright, I do have the reroll for this, and then later I will hit here. Ah, no, it has to be here. Yeah, it's true. But I may actually want to go for the one die. Nah. Just get the bow. Do I want to follow? Yes, I guess I want. So he has to dodge. Alright. Not looking like... Definitely not looking like... I guess, yeah, I should have just taken this side. What I did, I was trying to conquer the center and then thinking I will move later. But by doing that, now I had to take this risk. Now this wolf is suffering for that. And it's not even a good place to be. So yeah, Too many hits on the wolves so far. Yeah. So the best 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 10. The best I can do is yeah. The best I can do is not very good. Not very good at all. Alright. Yeah. I guess I could pull a James Typhoon and dodge everything out. But unlikely to happen. Yeah. Not my best game. Basically, he has to take these diagonals. I also cannot put my guys over here. Can I? One extra. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. He does have tackle. I don't have. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Well, it doesn't matter. Alright, so this guy can get surfed.
Smell your breath and see the dead insects.
And then I just go through here. This is 3 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus. And then sprint twice. Doesn't look good. It's not going to work. Can he do it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he can do it. But he would have to dodge as well. Yeah, that is my. Yeah, that's my bad play. Completely. Completely my bad play. I do not have any good hits. So, well, just let's surf the guy while we can. And then I will have to try the. What's it get? Yep.
Oh, he's going to get intimate with
Alright. Well, that this is what it is. Alright, this is the one reroll. That didn't work. Yep, that was completely my inability to. Yeah, I totally messed up that. I tried to. I did something that was fine if I'm going for the second drive, but for 3 turns, that was completely stupid. Like, I had the option to get this side very, very well, actually. I could have taken the wolf, do a lot of things. It was. He had one less player than I did, maybe even 2. I don't remember if he had something there. So, yeah. Yeah, it was poor play. Oh, well. So now this game is looking more like, and it's still raining. Well, am I going to try to do this the proper way? Yeah, now I'm going to do this the proper way. So the wolf is safe. So then this guy can move a little bit. Gonna be hitting here. I do want to change positions, I think, between the wolf and the ghoul. But the ghoul getting the lightning is always very, very scary. But the wolf getting the lightning is potentially much worse. The thing is that it's raining, so it has to be the wolf if I want to actually get the ball. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Look at that. So I think it will be the ghoul then, getting the wolf. The wolf is fine at the moment. So, well, let's start with the hits. Then. Alright. Follow that. I will follow these as well. Be getting those hits for free.
Decisive.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out
Alright, that works.
He stays still like a rock.
Maybe here was better. Alright. Has to be this one. We didn't have to be, but I like it there. Alright, that's very good. This comes this way. I could actually be a little bit aggressive with this, I think. I think I want to foul for the numbers. Let's see if he picks it up. Yay, he does. That this guy will move back after the foul. In that sense, yeah, this should be here. So he moves back there. It's like a low value foul, but at the same time. Alright, oh man, and still. I mean, that referee is blind. Alright. I guess I didn't really need to move this guy down, but yeah, I don't want him to be jumping and then suddenly I'm tied up and I cannot move. So I think if I can, I shouldn't stall this game. But it's... If I don't stall, I may lose. So that's always scary, especially if he has the one-turner. But if he has the one-turner, he can also do that anytime. He got the one white out of the pitch, the first drive, and that was it. Alright, here he is coming. 5, he has 7 players now. That is his scariest, most dangerous player, I would say. This is the scariest, or vice versa, depending on what you're thinking about. That attack in my second drive, that's pretty underwhelming for my part.
Gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a
And
sapling.
hitting the sidestep guy with blocks, like when I was trying to tangle his attack, that's also pretty bad. Oh well. Tony, I have this hit. Do I actually need to do that? That is the question, right? These guys, they could use a hit. Direct hit from here. I need a golem for that. But it may be too much investment also. I could just protect. Yeah, I may just want to protect my guys. If he had tackle, this would be a different situation, but he doesn't.
Suffice to say that the matter has already been settled.
Alright, he will be the one going down, I think. It's gonna yep. Don't want to give him a very good fireball. So
You wearing perfume?
tricky.
No, it's a scent. Very different from perfume.
Not going to foul this turn.
It's called Rotting Cadaver by Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah. Alright. So this kind of works now, I think. It's gonna be here. He's going to bleach this way. And then he will... Maybe I want to do this first to know if he's going to stay on the ground or not. But he's the one player that has tackle. I advance because I want to get extra ground. I want to cover some ground. Then if I do this... yeah, it's fine.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone.
Alright, that's kind of ideal.
That's a strike made with technique and precision. It's not always about sheer muscle.
Alright. Alright. I think I'm playing worse this season than last season. Then again, this is Division 1, so mistakes are punished more harshly, I guess. But this was... I had a few... Mostly every turn I had bad decisions in this game. I should review it and extract conclusions. So what I'm doing here now, if he wants, he has one hit on this guy. It's only one die. I don't think he can do it. He can make it. He would have to go for it in order to get 2 dice on this guy. He's considering if he wants to use the wizard, I guess. The wizard, the thing is, like he does. But I don't think he has such an easy... Alright, that's why he wasn't the one with block. He misses next game, alright. Ah, alright, not ideal, but not bad also. The thing is, if he was going to leap into the action, then I think this is dense enough that it's hard to actually get the ball and escape. And yeah, well, against Elves it was better to have the ball, yeah. When he got the ball, I thought that, maybe it would be better if he didn't have the ball. Maybe the ball was here or something. But actually, yeah, it's good, it's good. He's gonna get 2 dice now, him. I guess he's gonna do it that way. Because he would have to go for it twice, right? So yeah. No, he's gonna get the 2 dice on the wolf. He really hates this wolf. I don't blame him. Alright, no, he's gonna dodge. Go for it twice. If you're gonna do that, isn't it better to go with this one? I don't know. Maybe not.
Can the player force possession
Ah,
from the ball holder?
well, the wizard worked. He's stunned, but now I can get some good hits on him. He can just come and get the ball here. Well, he could. He has to dodge once, but it's certainly worth trying. Because it would make things way harder for me if he actually gets the ball. Fortunately for me, I do have my agility 4 guy. So if I can get rid of this one, and there is no one else here, I could try to come here, get the ball, get out. But I'm gonna need to put some serious people here on the ball. He wants to do that. Yeah, I personally like that because it means I have to either dodge or hit one of those guys. I may want to get this white. Oh, okay. Yeah, actually he's yeah. I didn't even consider that he's the guy. Oh man. Now I see it. I didn't see it until now. I didn't realize. Yeah, agility 5. Yeah, a little bit thick sometimes. And he didn't move yet. Oh man. Oof. Right. Good game. I thought I had covered it well, even knowing that he had a wizard, but clearly I did not. Yeah. I think the biggest problem this game has been so far the how I handled the last 4 turns of the first drive. And maybe I should have put someone on that elf over there. I don't know. Maybe not. My first instinct was to bleach him. Maybe. Well. Right. I think I'm gonna repeat that. Again, he's. Well, I guess Liscaris was correct that I have a problem with elves. Yeah, let's do this. Well, let's continue. Let's do. I mean, I didn't see much wrong with what I did before. I want to score 2 touchdowns now, right? What was the pass for that? It was a 2 plus. -1, okay. Yep, agility 5. Alright. Well, let's start with the things that we want to start with. Oh wow. that nullifies the
Buzzkill.
strategy. So I guess he will be the one hitting. Oh,
At the same time.
The attacker has an assist.
let's follow that. If I do this again. Yeah, maybe he's fine here. He will receive a hit.
That's a
Easy bleach.
ever I saw one.
Come on, guys. Together.
Yo. Actually, he's fine there, isn't he? He could get this guy here and get some hits. But I think he's actually fine there. He will foul of these guys. First, I will get the ball without. Yeah, he doesn't have. So yeah, agility. I already used the reroll.
Yes, they picked
Let's
up the
make
ball.
it like a more serious thing. Look at that. If he wants to come this way, he would be able to. So let's just get him there. This is +4. If I come this way, it's also +4. I think this is more valuable now. But I guess I can do it this way. Yeah.
Rat's not looking. He's not looking. Get in there.
He's KO. And he's not okay. Well, he's definitely winning on skill, not really on bad luck or for my part or anything. Like he's just outplaying me. If I get this guy, he doesn't really have. The problem is that he's a little bit exposed now, but anything else, I move the wolf. Yeah, he's fine. So. All right. Yep. Let's moving the wolf here. I guess it wasn't that bad.
Move right next to a teammate.
I'll tackle anyway. He doesn't like my whites. It's the only armor he's passing. Fortunately for me, he's fine with my wolves, because he's hitting them more. this one. But it doesn't make a difference, does it? So it's probably better to move him here.
Fantastic.
What was that, Jim?
What, Bob?
The whole fantastic thing?
Oh, I'm just trying to introduce a catchphrase. My agent says it will help for future gigs.
Don't do it again. I hate bad puns.
But I hate seeing this guy bleaching. But the bleach has to be here, right? Yeah, I think it has to be this one. I think he's the one who has to bleach.
That's it. Get in their face.
Yeah, let's get him to contact. Ooh. Alright, so well, I guess I'm gonna lose this game, but both of my golems are going to level up. Alright. That's actually pretty nice. Alright. What do I do with the rest of my movements? This one is going to move here. He cannot reach too much over there, right? If I move him here, this guy's still in reach unless he comes from the front. But that's very dangerous. So I may want to move both. Yep. Ah, right. Doesn't have guard anyway.
Hey, Jim. How many halflings does it take to change a candle in a lantern?
Well, they're very short, so...
I'd really like him to be
quite
there.
a few?
My experience, it takes 6. 1 to change the candle, and 5 for me to eat.
Let's see. He does. And then the problem is that this is the guy that can jump onto things. So maybe, yeah, this one should have been one there. Again, I'm exposing my guys too much. Well,
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
I guess that is not a bleach.
Against Knuckles will.
Alright. Do I want to try to score this turn? That leaves me 3 turns to actually try to... It doesn't really benefit me much if I don't, so I think I will do that. I think I will try it. Hey, hello! Hello, Pathfinder. Yeah, the game's not going well. I'm losing 0-2. I may be able to score this turn, maybe. But it's going to probably become a 3-1 for him. I'll do my best though. Yeah, this one is fine there. This is the one that may actually go to here, but oh well. Maybe that zombie is the one who's going to go there. Alright. Do I want to push? Yeah, I want.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. It's one of my
And
strengths.
this goes here. Oh.
This player, the attacker, smells weakness.
Then this one with his mighty blow. Yay. He's the one that wants to do this. I'm going to follow, yes. Advance a little bit. Now the situation is it has to be Steve, the one who goes to hit the mean guy. So then Denise can give him the ball and he can score. So I need Steve to pow him. I don't need that there. Alright, let's go for it. I will not follow. He has to go for it once. Don't fail to go for it. Yay. And I have to reroll this. Yeah. He's a champ. He's a weird strength 4 zombie, but you know. I don't know where he went. Okay, he went there. So now the problem is I'm gonna give him the ball, and if he fails, it's going to be a mess. But it's not going to fail, right? It's also very tempting to, instead of that, just go in and foul him. But if I do that, then I lose the game. So maybe I try to get those 3 turns. It makes more sense, right? Right? Alright, maybe this. Yep. He does have some stuff. Alright. He's coming now here. I'm giving him the ball with a reroll. Any other move I want? Maybe this guy come here. Just to protect a little bit. Maybe here is fine. Let's see. Pick it, 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 pick it. Oh, I had used the reroll already. Oh no. What the fuck? Oh no. Wow. I forgot that. Alright, so this is one of those situations which now he's going to leap into the ball, get it, pass it here, and score the nil 3. Oh man. When did I use the reroll in this turn? Ah, I needed it, yeah, of course, yeah. I needed it to power this guy with Steve. Alright, so that was a completely wrong strategy then. I should have settled for the 1-2. But settling for 1-2 is not really nice. But the 1-2 with this wolf, it means leveling up. And yeah, maybe I should have done that. settle for that,
Got any soup?
and then try to foul this guy. Or actually the agility 5 guy. Alright. Positive. Then now, alright. If he bounced him and the ball ended up here, then he would have had a pretty good chance. Alright. So now it's all about
Are they going to jump over the player? And it
trying to score.
come off.
Only one. Trying to score with the knees. That's so I accept the loss. Ah man. That's of course if I can. Oh yeah. I need tackle in this game. This team. So far.
That player should punch the other enemy players.
Can he try it? Agility 2.
Surrounded by adversaries like that.
Alright, this is a bit frustrating now. I could have played this much better, there is no doubt about that. But it's been, yeah, it's a bit frustrating. It wasn't even that hard actually. So,
Another player on the ground.
alright.
Spitting teeth about this.
Nah, it wasn't even that hard. It was, I think that was a 3 plus maybe a 4 plus because of the wolf. Nah, it really isn't. No, he did well. It's, I forgot I didn't have the reroll. I shouldn't have done that. If I remember that I didn't have the reroll, but you know, like that's part of the game. You have to remember those things. So yeah, he had a -1, but still, I think yeah, it's not bullshit. It's I have to move this guy here, so he feels a little bit of pressure. Ah, should be here because now he can just move over there. Bah. All right. I want him to score next turn. If he goes that way, he comes this way. Do I have any guard nearby? Am I being greedy by trying to hit him with the Pino? Maybe.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone.
I want him to be the bleach. Ah,
That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
to follow here. And he's gonna hit this way.
This is going to be decisive.
He's gonna hit there. Oh. Ah. Well, I mean, it wasn't this in the first drive. I had the chance to actually block his guy with the ball, like getting a lot of guys in front of him and making it hard for him to move. But then I decided to block another guy with sidestep. Then he ended up in my way, so I couldn't do it. I mean, it's not that level, but still, yeah. Okay, this is going to move here. So I guess this guy I can do later. The thing is, if he doesn't want to score now, maybe I should also get the wolf here. Okay, this is going to give him a good incentive, and it also gives me a good chance to actually recover and make a pass if I need to. So, yep. Then he could move over there. Over here, I could cover this. So he can only escape this way. Maybe I like that. And then later over here, but then at that point he's kind of safe. Alright.
This player likes to be well assisted.
No! There's no escape. Okay. Nah, I need the reroll. I need the reroll. Stand up. And I made it, so now I cannot really foul. Was counting on fouling him, but that wasn't the... Alright, let's foul this guy. We have to go for it. Let's see if he wants. No, if he doesn't, it's fine as well. It was about time. Fires, this game I think I fouled like 5 times. And I got a few guys out, and this is the first time that the referee actually saw me. You still have to... Oh man. He does have the reroll, so yeah. Well played, but that was 1 die. Alright, it was 1 die. I was wondering, how did he get the 2 dice? No, he did it. It was just 1 die. Yeah, it was worth it. With tackle and mighty blow. Yup. What a disaster. So this is the 3rd loss in a row. It's tough. Oh. Yeah, I remember I had once in one game I had +7 or something, and I got the double snakes, and I didn't pass armor either. So, all right, what am I going to do now? Well, now I really want to get this wolf, his touchdown. So let's just try to score. Really, more than anything else, let's try to score. So again, this goes that. Do not have that anymore. So this will hit here, this will hit there, this will hit there, advance. Yeah, this will come and tangle this guy. This zombie will do something around here. Maybe this zombie will protect the guy rather. Yeah. Have to advance enough people. Nah, he will do something around here. Do not have the space for things.
Just what are you doing, Jim?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Yo.
You caught me polishing my teeth.
Why are you polishing?
Since we are now back across the old
Yeah, for me to first. I played against Julian and he's Necro. He played much better than I did. Then I played against Serge and he's Necro. He again played much better than I did. And now Tommo is also playing much better than I'm playing, so... I was lucky enough anyway that I didn't get many injuries. Next week I'm going to be playing against Yabi and his Nargol. That is quite a nasty... Alright. So he's fine with me scoring. He just doesn't want pain. Makes sense. I guess. I mean, the other thing is that he may want to score the fourth, right? That's why he's. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not exactly all roses. Then that means that this guy is going to be doing the bleach. Well, first things first, right?
You got anything cool recorded on your Wizwo box?
This guy
Other
needs to
than
move
old
over here.
football matches, Jim?
Yes. You know, I'm addicted to that HBL series. Game of GNU. You never know which little bearded
Maybe
grunt
he's the
played
bleach.
it on. Then there's Doctor
Yeah, he is the bleach,
a
isn't he?
time traveler with Nurgle's rot. Travels
No.
through history, infecting everybody. So really rather good. That's some of the plot.
He will have to protect that guy. I'm going to need a chain. So this wolf is going to go. No, there's going to be a pass at some point. Yeah, let's move that over there.
You know, this
Yeah,
reminds
I
me
actually need him there.
Godborn. I chained all the goblin technicians together to create a living mess.
In case I have to move a little bit around.
Weapon of mass reconstruction.
Then it's going to need to be around here. You have to be here. I guess here is fine. So he will get the ball. Then next turn he will come around here, give the him pass, hand it over. It's more or less what I need them to do. Alright. And you go down, sir. This guy. This guy.
I've played on this pitch before, Jim. Oh, we lost, if I remember right. Lost the ball, at any rate. Couldn't find it under a big pile of corpses. I gotta admit, I was a little grumpy that day. Is the assistant
Comes
of the
this
announcer come
way.
out on top?
Works for me.
The attacker has an assist.
This also works for me. The problem now is if he tries to break this chain more than anything else, right? Because he can't really reach the ball. So what this guy should be is around here, right? Because he's gonna come whenever he wants. He moves 9. He does have. He does have sidestep, right? No, he does not have sidestep. He can also move quite effectively. Well, I mean, in a pinch, he can also be the ball carrier if I needed him to. Let's see. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Not up to much
Oh no.
today.
Do I want to do the reroll now? Oh, yes, I guess I do. And then I think my biggest problem was that I was unable to remove this player. I wasn't. Yeah, I think Morka is a very good player, right? I haven't played against him, but I think when I play against Kemri, it's a pretty hard game, but if because everybody has armor 7, you are a little bit exposed to actually imploding, right? I mean, not everyone. You have the Tomb Guardians, but your skeletons. I guess it's a little bit better than armor 7, it's like 7.5, considering that chaos don't really matter that much. I think it's a pretty cool game, but it's hard to use and things can go wrong for you, right? So, all right, that makes sense. He's not giving up the score, and he shouldn't. So that's all right. That helps. So this guy needs to get the ball. That's going to happen, right? Then can I? Is there any world in which I can? Not really. He goes there. Don't want him to be scoring again.
You need to be close.
That's enough.
Smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
And then Atropos 2 may have a tough role to play this turn. Yeah, let's do this.
Move right next to a teammate.
Right. But if I lose the ball, I want this guy to be freely doing what he wants. Yeah. I guess I could first hit there. This is like the surprise, but he has agility too, so it's not really going to work. This could be the bleach if it did need to be. Because where is he going to move? Anyway, he moves here. No, doesn't really work, right? He has to move in front. So I could do bleach and then that makes so hard everything else. Alright. Yeah, let's put that there.
Is how it brings
Let's see
everyone
if
together
this
in the
works.
common joy of doing.
6, yay!
Dwarfs, men, and even beastmen sharing the delightful violence of
I guess I will stay.
and all desperate to see some
Didn't really matter, but if he fails the thing, then it's gonna be around here, but he can just pick it up with that one. He has shown that he doesn't respect. Well, let's go for that. I mean, his chances of scoring are very small. Now the thing is, he will have to hand it over. One of them needs to make a pass. I think, yeah, maybe it's safer to do it here, perhaps. Yeah. So I need 2 threes and 1 to plus. Yeah, didn't happen. All right, pretty bad game. The good thing is that both golems are leveling up. But this is what I should have done in the first drive. The last 3 turns, I should have done this. Now I had 2 turns, so that was why it was so hard. But in the first drive, I actually had the 2 rerolls for the 3 turns, and instead of that, I just missed the center a little bit too much. Then I could have made it a bit harder. I blocked where I shouldn't, where I didn't need to. Then that got the guy in the way, so I couldn't actually block like the guy with the ball. Not block, but get in the way. Then after that, that was my attack was bad, and in the second half, well, I thought I was safe from the lightning, but I obviously wasn't. I guess I shouldn't have neglected putting one zombie on these guys, on the guys that were around.
Tired in the morning.
It's like he's going to pass here, then it's going to be a 4 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus, and score. Alright, I want to intercept with this one. It's a 6 anyway. He didn't. I have never intercepted the ball in this game. In Blood Bowl 2. Well, good game, I was going to say.
How are they going to catch or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around on the ground?
Yeah, it was a good game.
Jim, I've lost count.
Well, Iscaris had a theory that I don't know how to play against agility teams, and like his theory was confirmed today. All right, 3-0. It's funny, I had never received 3 touchdowns before with this team. Nobody had scored more than 2 touchdowns against me. But then 2 weeks ago against Julian, he did, and now Tommo has done. Against Julian, I was taking risks because I needed to. Against Tommo, I just couldn't stop him. So, yep. Yeah. Oh, man. What a game. This is pretty standard, and yeah, his is pretty standard. He has a lot of twos. The thing is, like, he's fine with twos. This is standard, and this is pretty standard also. So I wouldn't say maybe too many pushes, but not something really. Alright, one of the flesh golems got I validated. Alright, let's see what I get. So I'm staying with 5 points, getting dangerously close to bottom of the pack. Alright, let's see Gregor, I really want him to get a normal skill, because he needs guard. He actually needs guard. Like many games, I noticed that his guard is not there, and it's really not good. Then, now it's when it gets interesting, because these guys stay in the hunter. I wouldn't mind strength up, of course. It's tricky. Do I want tackle or do I want mighty blow? I think I want mighty blow, because he's usually going to be hitting linemen and stuff, so usually people are going to put someone that they don't care much about. But at the same time, when I move him around, usually he ends up in the defense zone of one guy with dodge. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. I'm kind of 80% mighty blow. My problem is that I need tackle in the team. I need tackle when the wolf levels up, who is just 1,000 away. He's been 1,000 away for a few games already. He's going to get dodge, or with doubles mighty blow, things like that. He's not going to get tackle in a while. And the 2 whites are a little bit far from leveling up, so I'm light in tackle. But that's it. I'm going to be playing Nargol. I'm going to be playing Crusader with his Kislev. Not much dodge in that team. Then I'm going to be playing Nargol again. Yeah. The thing is that when I move it's kind of if they get tackle, they're not going to use it efficiently, because they're going to get into one guy, into the zone of another guy. Then he will have to dodge out. Then that's the main value that he will have. It's not really to hit. So yeah, Yeah, I know. Mighty Blow, it's 80%. I think I'm just gonna take it because mostly because it's Nargol, Kislev, Nargol. I think I play against Dark Elves the last 2 weeks of the season, so I think I have enough time to level up one of the whites and one of the wolves. So yeah, Mighty Blow. And the team needs a little bit of killing potential today even. Like one more Mighty Blow would have been nice. I can't complain. I got many of his guys out. And especially fouling was particularly good for me today. But yeah. So I think this completely seals my options for playoffs this season. So I made playoffs last season, but this season is not going to work. I think next season my team is going to be stronger. I will have like the key skill that I'm lacking now is tackle, but I will have a few more of those. And yeah, even with these two golems now, the thing changes quite a lot. They only have 3 dodges in the team. The Kislev team is a little bit light on dodge. So far, at least. I mean, he may level up. He's going to play one or two games before that. So he has 1 dodge here, Son Goku, and another dodge in Tarball. That's it. So not even 3. He has 2 dodges. So it's really not that interesting. His armor 7 is going to be tasty for Mighty Blow. I wonder if Tarball is going to remain for this game. Because I think he also has an eagle. No, it's just the armor value. Okay. He's such a good player. So, well, that's it for me. Trump's champs are going to be playing against the Karlberg Comets. Trump's champs are here, yeah, up here. At the moment, he has 14. He will recover this guy. It's a pretty scary team, honestly. Like, he has the Killer Pestigor, he has the Carrier Pestigor, he has the Ball Retriever, or like more the Ball Hitter. He has Kick, not that he needs it that much. He has a ton of fouls, ton of dirty players. And the Beast has Block. So yeah, Nargol is traditionally one of the worst matchups. Nargol and Necro, traditionally and Dark Elves. I guess Nargol in the Bashi teams, Necro in the hybrid, Dark Elves in the agility side. Usually they're tricky. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you around.